to that point.
Something got to be done with women going after high-profile men and targeting them for money, and the courts can clearly see it's for money. You got Deontay Wilder talking about his wife after he started losing. She got on, not only aborted his child, right after he put the little bastard stepson in his will, the stepson started hitting him with
crazy.
the "you ain't even my dad." And I told y'all about being a stepdad. So while y'all talking about, oh, he's not the stepdad, he's the dad that stepped up, guess what? She stepped the fuck out, and the stepson stepped the fuck on him.
And on top of that, booked him for $400,000.
For $400K. She whooped him.
Ugly.
Whooped his fee. Like you said, it don't pay nothing. All it's doing, you basically, at that point, you're paying just to babysit somebody. Because that's what you're doing. At that point, then they don't even, there is no high glory road for that man at the end of it. We see these stories end like this time and time again. You get the small percent, but it's rare. Most women do not respect those type of men in general.
And that's the wild part. These women study these laws and they know the states that give the highest payouts. Like he was mentioning, in California, you're done. You're guilty. She won. You got to figure out a way to prove that you're innocent. Because I guess she was trying to get him to move to California, or he was speaking about how even the people that he knows, their wives, let's move to Cali whole time in the back of their mind. As soon as the ink dry on that house, that y'all sign that deed, it's a wrap. They taking your ass straight to the court. Gonna clean your clock.
Yeah, they know most people are gonna pay out just to get it to boil over. Like, we're gonna get some bread out you. Them lawyers working hard for that.
That's disgusting. The man sat here, raised a little kid. Man, I would have hit him with one of them haymakers, nigga, and just dealt with the consequences later. Nigga, I've been raising this little bastard. Now you're talking about you ain't my dad, and I just put you in my will?
But can people really be mad at the kid if it's the truth? Because we say it is what it is.
No, it is what it is.
I've been your dad this whole time when your mom was laid up in my motherfucking house.
But can I tell you something? That's the downfall, unfortunately, when you become a step parent. Kids can't say things like that. They probably don't mean it. I'm not saying
trying to hurt you. Yeah.
Or
he mean it.
It's the truth.
I mean,
you mad because of what, nigga?
But it's still a level of respect, though. At the end of the day, you're not supposed to talk to no adult like that. I don't know what can be the dynamics of the friendship or the relationship between the stepfather and son. But at the end of the day, if he's treating his stepson like his own, man, that's foul on that child, and the mother should have said something about that.
It is foul, but a lot of that stuff do come from the mamas and stuff like that, because they get to a point, it goes the same like we say. A woman is going to feel way different if you a step parent whooping that child or discipline him. You want me to do everything else but discipline this boy, but then if you was the real father, it wouldn't be a problem.
But as a stepfather, I think that's where you got to have that conversation of how, when you start dating with that person, those are important questions. Hey, how do you discipline your children? What are the rules and regulations of how you parent?
Words coming from pops. Like, hey,
the rules.
But the father's around, then that's
daddy, nigga.
What you mean?
So
Like,
you gotta go to you
got
gotta go to his real dad to discipline him in your house. That's out, bro.
No. Yeah, exactly.
Take notes from the animals in the wild. When they come around,
You talking about the lines?
they destroy them kids. Them kids is decimated. They get demolished or they get ran off. Ain't no stepdads in the wild. Humans the only ones that do this foolish shit. And y'all can say, Viral, you being harsh, but time and time again, you see what the fuck happened. You got all the responsibilities, you got all the bills, and when the chick emotion change like the weather and she's gone with the wind, you get nothing. No say so. That kid is gone and it's nothing. You just left in the wind.
But
Money gone.
But it's still, I mean, listen, because I don't want to make it seem like it's always bad being a step parent, because I know Shaq was raised by a stepfather. You know what I mean? It's some good. It's not gonna be perfect every time.
Shaq was a fucking giant.
It don't even
with
matter.
out of this world skill.
But I'm just saying in general,
made it to the NBA.
What I'm saying in general, bro. I'm not.
We're gonna
saying
use
all
Shaq
bad.
as the parameter of being a stepdad, nigga.
It was easy raising.
So what I'm trying to get at,
hey, post them up.
What I'm trying to get at is basically this, bro. It's gonna be pros and cons being a parent. It's pros and cons being a step parent. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Your son flooded your house on his birthday. Again, if that was your stepchild that did that, what was going to change?
This the thing. That's my son. So whether I wanted to whoop his ass or give him a pass, I had that right. I didn't have to call, hey, can you call his dad?
Stepchild, though, if that's your stepchild,
I see what Short is saying too.
It's still gonna be the same reaction. You still gonna have that same. What I'm saying,
no, you're not. You don't have the same level of discipline. You gotta go to his mom.
You capping right now.
I'm not. You gotta go through his mom, bro.
The whole point, what I was getting
at,
you
can't treat him like your son.
Like, bro can make whatever decision he wants without having to worry about the kickback. You're not gonna tell him how to discipline or whichever way he see fit. when you do that and you react a certain way to somebody's else child, now when you come home, now you beefing with your woman because the kid can exaggerate how anything happened.
Of course.
And now it's like, what are you doing? Why would you touch my son like that now? That's where the conversations are going to start coming to that point.
At that point, that's what I was saying before you even start dating. That's what y'all got to start figuring out rules and regulations. Once you know she got kids and you got kids and y'all kind of become the Brady Bunch, the blended family, y'all got to have those conversations beforehand.
You do, but you make it sound easy, but a woman.
Shaq dad did it and Shaq became
I'm just giving an excuse. I'm not an excuse. A reason of successful step parents.
I know what you're saying. Every case is not this way, but we see more examples of when people put themselves in these positions of how it turns out more. Sometimes this is what you do. You ask the woman, when you, especially the people that's high value in those positions, would you fuck with you if you was me? In a serious manner. Because if they don't answer that right off the bat, then a lot of times we see over time again, a lot of these women to get online and be like, let's be real. The niggas that we have stepping up or step parents, we look at them like they wouldn't fuck with you before they had that kid.
A woman just gonna lie, bro. Even asking them that, there's no point. I'm gonna tell you this. If you don't got kids, don't be a stepdad. If you do, you a motherfucking fool. If you got kids and you got a blended family, just know it's gonna be some kinks that you gotta work out. I mean, only thing I can say is don't get too attached to the kid. You could get attached. Don't get too attached because at the end of the day, that's not your kid. And if you want to be a damn fool and not have kids and go be a stepdad, go holler at Deontay Wilder. You're a damn fool because not only do you got to walk on eggshells with somebody else's kid, this the part people don't ever think about. The days where she's arguing with her baby daddy because he did some bullshit, didn't send the child support money, was supposed to take little man for the spring break, and he spun off. Now she's in your house mad over the actions of another man, and you, her man, got to deal with that. So now you get the repercussions from what another nigga outside your house did.
But it's vice versa. The same thing with your baby, with the baby mom. That's what I'm saying. It's a flip side to everything. But as the man of the house, you tell her, hey, if you still tripping off of his emotions, hey, exit that before you walk in. Don't have that outside energy affect our relationship. I'm going to check you right then and there. Yeah. Hey, if money's the case, then we'll find a way. But at the end of the day, what you're not about to do is allow him to affect our household. If you mad, you be mad outside in the car. Don't bring that shit in the house. You check that right then and there. Because at that time, that outside nigga dictates your household. And that's what we not about to do.